We booked the triple adventure in Amber Cove, and before I tell you what went wrong, you need to know this first. This is part 2 of our adventures in Amber Cove. So first, logistics. Make sure you bring your excursion tickets from the cruise line and your driver's license. You have to be 18 with a valid license to drive the mud buggies, and you'll actually need it when you sign your waiver. They had us sign everything on iPads before we even got on the bus, and yes, they'll take a picture of your license during that process. We were loaded onto an open air vehicle and drove about 20 minutes to the site. And honestly, this part was fun. Our guide was great, telling us about the Dominican Republic, playing music, and getting the vibe set. Once you get there, you can rent a locker for your belongings for $10, and you can even charge it to your sign and sell account or pay other ways as well. Pro tip, do not skip this like I did. They give you a key and they will zip tie it to your life jacket. Get it zip tied. I didn't, and then when I realized everybody else did, I spent half the time worried I was going to lose it. I did take a picture of the locker number just in case though. They tell you to put anything you don't want to get wet into the lockers and to use the restroom before heading out because it's your last chance. Then you get your life jackets, helmets, meet your guides. Ours was named Blondie, or that's the way he went by, and he was amazing. About 15 minutes later, we were on our way. Now, let's talk about that hike, because when I say hike, I mean hike. This is not a casual walk. You're on dirt, trails, rocks, gravel, steep hills, through streams, and lots of stairs. Do not wear cheap water shoes. We bought ones that were more like sneakers, and I'm so glad we did. You can rent water shoes there, but I definitely think it's better to bring your own. And they have to be closed-toed shoes. Those are required. The guides do give you breaks along this hike, and they keep telling you it's just 5 more Dominican minutes, but it's going to be long. They do a good job at pacing the group, though. One guy in our group was struggling, and the guide even offered to carry his bag for him to help him out. They give you bottled water, and they even had one stop along the way where you could get more if you needed it. Our hike took about an hour. Most people say 45 minutes, so I think our group was just a little slower. And my husband, he was not happy by the end of this hike. He said I'm no longer allowed to book excursions, but I definitely warned him and told him to watch the reviews, but he didn't. But once you make it to the top, that's where the real adventure starts. So make sure you follow for like 3. We're starting with those zip lines, and it only gets crazier from here.